almost call this, since their first shot early on, their best spell in the game.
Without a doubt, I would agree with that. Alvarenga gets it back. Good skill to keep it, but just one too many defenders, and Mock now under pressure. Finds Pedrani, who's come all the way to the other side here. And Luther switches to Rivas.
And definitely San Fernando wanted to start getting some
frustrated foul from Rivas.
That hurt. They wanted to maintain some sustained possession there, and they just gave it away on a foul.
Couldn't quite deal with it. Yep. About 24 minutes into the match here. It's Paris on the ball now. Alvarenga does well. Force it out of play.
Hopefully, San Fernando are getting into the match. Although, next few minutes should let us know about that.
Still working on cleaning up the possession a bit here. What's a heavy challenge?
I
think we might see a card here for that one.
We most certainly might. Oh, ref's calling the player over.
Just want to calm things down, maybe.
Calm down.
Super late. And a heavy challenge, no doubt. But just talking to for now from the referee. Now Alvarenga to take this free kick. Comes the left-footed outswinger. Couple big boys in the box. Floater to the back post. Keeper comes and claims.
A little bit of a bobble, but he managed to get it.
Quick release though. Yep. Finds Rivas. Oh, now a second chance now for Santiago, and it's 4v2 coming down this left-hand side. Santiago skips by one defender. Cuts inside on his right, beats him again.
Makeup run, he did.
He slowed the game down though. And there's the early ball in. Off the chest of Naranjo. That ball, another handball again. Oh, referee says no.
Play on.
He made a decision.
Play on.
Put his whistle to his mouth, but opted not to. It's Paradis.
Oh, linesman opposite side has flag up.
Logan Paradis just caught the defender a little bit late as he was clearing that ball. But again, the frustration audible from San Fernando.
That is most certainly help each other do better. That is most certainly the proper sentiment being expressed.
I think so.
Because if it doesn't happen, it's not going to be pretty.
So free kick now for Ocelot. So we're nearing the halfway mark in this first half. 1-0 to Ocelot. So Max couldn't quite win that ball. Now Alvarez, the captain, back in possession. Looks back for Mercado. Mercado over the top looking for Paris. Alvarenga to deal with. It's a good fight between those two early.
It's been a fight all day.
Alvarenga again under some pressure from Santiago. And here's going to be a free kick. Does very well just to hold him off. And the pressure is released for San Fernando for the moment.
For the moment.
Navarro, baje más, Navarro. Ahí.
Although, the past couple of minutes, it looks like San Fernando has finally stopped some of the one-way traffic.
Absolutely. Getting back into this game. It's Ponciano on the ball now. Looking for Luther. See, they want to get him on the ball early, but they're pressuring well, Ocelot. And much better possession from San Fernando. Over the top looking for Paradis. And it's just cleared away by Mercado.
And that is going to be one for the ball. The person assigned for ball duty.
Yeah. So Luther tries to keep possession. Alvarenga keeps it in play. Ponciano does well to find Jovencian. Switches to Rivas.
This is starting to look a little bit more like this familiar San Fernando Valley FC you and I are a little bit more used to seeing.
Sure.
And then the curse of the announcer.
Absolutely. So Ocelot. That's going to be a San Fernando throw.
Yes, and the coach for Ocelot was asking for more force from his guys.
More intensity. Doing our best to translate the Spanish as we can here.
Más fuerte.
Paris wins that off of Max. The possession into Bautista. And now Mercado.
And he almost
nice
had
flick.
10 or 15 seconds just to decide what to do. No pressure on him whatsoever.
Too much time for Ocelot in possession.
And he was only a yard or two away from the center line.
No pressure on the goalkeeper Mendoza, who's taking his time. Finally picks the ball up. Yeah, 30, 31. Just past the halfway mark here. It's gonna be an Ocelot throw. Anthony Naranjo to take this throw. The ball's up for Sotelo, whose hold-up play has been very good today. Good strength from the forward, but his skills can't keep the ball in play.
He has been quite feisty today.
Scored the goal. He's had a couple good chances as well. There's Halajian now. And Luther with the big switch over the top looking for Pedrani.
Can he get to it?
Not foot race. It's poked away well by Garcia.
But San Fernando needs to be doing more of this. Make Ocelot run after them.
Yeah. There's Luther now. Again, struggling to get the ball under control in midfield, and Halajian again fouled. Oh, in midfield.
A little bit of a late whistle.
Buzzing.
Okay.
So here's Rivas and Halajian over this free kick.
All right.
And Halajian on the left foot.
And it
that
goes.
Ball's whipped in.
Oh, not quite.
Oh. Looks like we're going to have to do take this one again. Oh, and I think he's booked Sevaj Halajian for taking the free kick before his whistle was blown.
Oh, jeez. That's
not really giving him the benefit of the doubt on that one, but I guess the rules are the rules. But San Fernando will get another chance at this set piece now.
And that was at the 31st minute mark.
Yep. This is a little behind. So we'll clear things up now. Get another chance on the set piece.
All right, let's see if they can do something.
San Fernando with the slight size advantage, I'd say, in the box. And here comes the left foot of Halajian. Free header for Minayin, and it's poked home by Peter Luther. Oh, but he's just offside, unfortunately, for San Fernando. The initial flick from the captain must have just left Peter Luther offside, and really unfortunate for San Fernando not to find themselves level here.
Well, it is an encouraging sign, though.
New set pieces would be an opportunity. The size advantage.
They definitely need to work to set those up.
We're back underway now. Still 1-0 Ocelot. Sotelo again with that hold-up play, and Jovencian. Oh, a bit of a naughty one here.
That's going to be a card.
Just the high boot there, and his studs are showing. So a yellow card. in our second of the game.
In the 33rd minute.
So Vinician, number 17, getting booked there. Salachin. Oh, trying to get a little sneaky. A little cheeky. But Ocelot now. Slowing things down, trying to kill the momentum of the match.
Sometimes referees do not like rules lawyers amongst players.
Yeah, sure, they want them to play the game, let them ref the game. Now Alvarez, the captain, to take this free kick for Ocelot. Deep in his own half. This ball's over the top. Nayan clears that. And now Luther, the almost goal scorer, on the ball. Donovan Perez just sees that out for a throw.
Luther once again showing himself to be San Fernando Valley FC's major workhorse in that midfield.
Yeah, absolutely. A bit chaotic in there as the ball's bouncing around. Flicked on by Naranjo. Perez gets the cross, but again, Nayan to clear. And now Perez again. Back for Naranjo. His cross, cut out. But another chance again from Perez. San Fernando struggling to clear their lines. Ball to the back post for Santiago. His header knocked down.
Collected by Gaminer.
Eventually claimed by Gaminer. But he did well just to hold on to that. And looks to play quickly through Alvarenga. Luther on the wall now. Manai into Rivas. Rivas finds Pedrani. Looks to take his man on 1v1. But again, forced backwards to Rivas. Who finds Halajian, who can turn now and find a pass. Finds Pedrani wide. The early ball low, but it's claimed by Mendoza.
It would seem that San Fernando is having a bit more joy on the Ocelot left than they're having on the Ocelot right.
Seems that way. Struggling on this side a little bit here. Mercado on the ball now. This ball's in for Sotelo. A good strength from Ponciano.
That San Fernando needs to win more of those midfield battles like that.
Ponciano coming into midfield, stepping up, making a challenge.
And it was somebody other than Luther that did it.
Yeah, I think, like you said, Luther looking for a little bit more help in midfield. But Ponciano not able to find the pass after winning the initial ball.
But definitely more of the midfield needs to do more of that.
I think with San Fernando's midfield three, you're looking at Peter Luther, who's much more defensive-minded, but then Jovenesian and Halajian, the two much more attacking-minded players. They don't really necessarily want to do so much of the defensive work, but you're going to need it.
The opponent makes it necessary.
Yeah.
The opponent has made a defensive effort from the midfield necessary today.
Definitely in this division, most teams are very comfortable on the ball and possession. So have to be very good on both sides of the ball. It looks like we are going to get a yellow card for time wasting early first half.
Ref is not messing around.
Yeah, cards are out early. Looks like we're about 35 minutes in here. And another yellow card. We're back underway. It's flicked on by Luther. Manayan clears away. Ball's bouncing around, and Luther on the ball now. Finds Pedrani. Pedrani with a cute little nutmeg beats his man. Space for Rivas. It's great work from Pedrani initially. But again, that final ball just letting San Fernando down so far. Halajian, though, wins possession. And here's Macht.
Calm it down. Take it back. Can they establish some possession now?
Ponciano. Under pressure from Sotelo. Does very well, Ponciano.
Once again, Ocelot's number 11 is making himself felt.
Jonathan Sotelo, the goal scorer, doing work on both sides of the ball. There's Ponciano to Halajian. Gets lit up in the back. No foul. Referee says play on. Good strong challenges from both sides here. Not a lot of time in midfield for either side to get possession.
Quick reverse. service out by the goalkeeper.
Here's
The
Rivas.
other side.
Leave it for Tony. Leave it for Tony.
Rivas looks for Pedrani, but it's won well by Ocelot. Bautista plays back to Naranjo. And now Mercado. Naranjo over the top now. And there's Santiago in a foot race with Minayan. And the good strength from the captain just to see that one out and win a throw for his side. Varenga to take. Ball a little too far for Halajian. And Alvarez gets possession going again for Ocelot.
Another giveaway.
Perez knocks back for Naranjo. Plays the ball into midfield for Alvarez. It's an underhit switch though in Pedrani, but his first touch can't quite get things going for San Fernando yet.
But this is definitely a better run this last 10 minutes than certainly the first 15 for San Fernando Valley.
They've made Ocelot a little bit more uncomfortable when they're on the ball in possession.
So a goal will certainly help out San Fernando Valley immensely.
About 5 minutes left plus stoppages in this first half. It is 1-0 Ocelot. That ball over the top. It's won by Luther.
So San Fernando has to be careful because they do not want to give one up, have to be 2-0 down so close to halftime.
Absolutely. It's Bautista to take this throw. Finds Santiago, who's a little flick back. It's cut out by Luther. And after a couple bobbles, it's out for San Fernando throw. Last touch by Navarro.
Watch your back! Naranjo, no vayas! Naranjo, no vayas! No vayas, Naranjo!
Remember Rivas takes that throw.
Naranjo, tu espalda!
Venezia now on the ball.
Ahí, nada.
Turns back to Rivas and now finds Luther. Luther with another loose pass.
Venga, venga, venga!
Alvarenga, who's forced all the way back. Feeling the pressure again from Sotelo, who's just been an absolute pest on the defensive side of the ball.
El error, muchachos, el error!
You can almost say he's been their best player.
Without a doubt, I think he has. Scored the goal. He's worked hard defensively, and Luther again feeling the pressure in possession.
Go, Jordi!
Just no time for him to get his foot on the ball. And the captain Minayan to play out to Rivas.
Yes, Navarro.
Now Urban Rivas. Good run from the fullback. It's dragged down, but referee says play on. Luther with the first time ball. That one's a bit loose.
Touch almost betrayed him there.
Go, Tony.
Parodies does win the ball, however.
That's fine, that's fine.
And it's still bouncing around. Varenga wins it. Quick for Halajian. Flicks it onto himself. Shakes his defender, and it's just giving away a free kick. A little nudge in the back there from the number 10. And a chance again now for Mendoza to slow the game down as we near the halftime whistle. Final couple minutes here. This ball switched to the far side, but it's one down by Navarro. It's forced all the way back to Mercado. And all the way back to Naranjo.
You can almost say this is the first time we've actually seen San Fernando pressing them.
Pressing a little higher, but Ocelot still in possession so far. It's not even Perez now. Gives it away to Ponciano. Finds Luther, who can turn now. Luther to Parodies. Big center forward, keeping possession. Better now again from San Fernando. Here's Urban Rivas. Out to Pedrani.
Coach Carlos Cortez San Fernando's urging his team, play. That is San Fernando's style, is to play the other team to sleep and then strike. But to do that, you have to maintain possession.
This is their best spell of possession through this half, and of course, the
curse of the announcing team has struck again.
That's it for the first half. So it is 1-0 Ocelot, courtesy of an early goal from Sotelo. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for the second half.
You are watching San Fernando Valley FC Soccer live from Estadio San Fernando. Stay tuned for the second half. Thank you. All right.
Well, welcome back for the second half here. Nathan Duncan here.
And changes have been made.
Absolutely. So it is 1-0 Ocelot, and as you said, Nate, 2 substitutions for San Fernando. We've got Cristo Deras entering the game, number 9 for Jasper Macht. So on one wing, we're going to see a change, and on the other side, Rudy Rivas coming in for Mika Pedrani, who I think both wingers were energetic, but clearly Carlos Cortez looking to make a couple changes and add some more dynamism.
Yeah, and especially Jasper Macht, some of his touches were sort of a little all over the place.
A couple loose touches. I don't want to single them out too much, but I think just as a whole for San Fernando,
yes,
a bit of a sloppy first half. And
if you're going to, the whole entire team, you give them the sloppy prize without a doubt.
But Rudy Rivas is a fantastic player in possession. Can play anywhere on the field. So I think maybe just to kind of add an extra possession-based midfielder. That's the idea behind that substitution.
San Fernando are definitely going to need more of the ball this half.
Certainly.
They cannot get a repeat of the first.
Yeah.
Duncan, we just made 2 subs.
We got it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Great help here.
Yes.
Everybody's on top of it. I don't think any changes for Ocelot just yet. And so Ocelot, the goal scorer, last on the field here.
If I was also a coach, I wouldn't change a thing.
And we are back underway for the second half. In the UPSL season opener for San Fernando Valley. Find themselves down a goal to Ocelot. Courtesy of a penalty early in that first half from Sotelo.
On the unfortunate Mananian handball.
Yeah, it was really unlucky for him. The ball came at him extremely quickly. Not much he could do about it.
Yeah, sometimes that sort of thing happens, and
that's the game. And here's Rudy Rivas, a substitute, with his first touches of the match. Ponciano wins that. Back to Menayan. He finds Logan Paradis. And now Rivas. You can see early, just trying to slow the game down and get his touches and feel of the game.
Get San Fernando possessing the ball and make Ocelot chase after them, which is certainly what they're going to need to do if they want to win this game.
And want more on the ball, and here's the other Rivas, Irvin Rivas on the ball, who finds Luther.
Give away.
Picking up where he left off, giving the ball away. Santiago looks to get a shot off, just forced back. Shows some good footwork, but there's 2 defenders on him. And Ocelot into midfield. There's Bautista now. Back from Mercado. It's a Naranjo. He gets away with that one. Finds Alvarez, captain, who switches it out to the outside. Ponciano cleans it up well. And a chance now for Cristo Deras for his first touches. Looking for a pass, but he's stopped in midfield.
Ran into a wall almost there.
Sure did, and Sotelo does very well to skip by some defenders. And that ball's up for Santiago, but a little too far. Uncomfortable for Gemeiner. And gets them going quickly again. Luther finds Rivas. Ocelot pressing a little bit higher. Just trying to make it uncomfortable for San Fernando. And now Rudy Rivas. His ball's a little long for Deras.
But still, this initial bit of play is better than at this point in the first half.
Certainly a much more encouraging start for SFV FC. That ball's in for Hovhannissian now, and a chance to get his head up. But Mercado cuts it out very well. And Ocelot can play out. Naranjo clears. And Sotelo on Ponciano's back. Ponciano does well. Just shield him away and find Luther. Luther again now. Rivas now gives it away. Santiago able to switch. It's flicked on by Garcia out to Bautista. It's a foul midfield, but referee says play on, and Rivas now for Paradis. Oh, looks like he was just held back. So he was trying to break. He ripped his shirt. That seems an obvious one to me.
Any of it.
You can see his jersey's torn there. I'm not sure if you can see that on the cameras, but Urban Rivas had his right sleeve torn up. Just a lot of confusion going on right now from the referees, and it is going to be a San Fernando throw after all this. So after a little deliberation, it's going to be San Fernando throw. Here's Paradis. Flicked on for Halajian, but it's cut out well by Ocelot. And now Ponciano to Halajian. It's one back by Perez for Santiago. Looking for Sotelo, but not quite on the same page. And Rivas can clear it.
Oof.
And it's off the defender now for a goal kick.
Already we can see that the midfield action is a bit more 50-50 than it was in the first half.
Definitely the majority of possession early in the second half. Oh, I did not start a clock. Oops. Now Rivas in space on this right-hand side. That ball's in behind for Jovenesian. But Bautista sees it out, and goalkeeper just Mendoza able to put his body in between himself and the attacker and make sure he can pick that one up. Perfect. So Rudy Rivas wins back possession. And he's fouled in midfield.
Getting a little chippy in there.
Yeah. Starting to get a little chippy. About 5 minutes into this first half now. And a set piece for San Fernando. Here's the captain, Minayan.
And
he goes short to Ponciano.
Definitely want to keep the ball. Try to wear Ocelot down.
Sotelo finds the ball again.
Although the passing is going to have to be a bit sharper.
Definitely. This ball gets sprayed wide. Looking for Garcia, but a little bit too long for him. Gonna be another San Fernando throw. Urban Rivas to take it. Rivas skips to midfield for Jovenesian and now Halajian. But again, just too many defenders for Ocelot, who win the ball back and get possession underway again through Perez.
And now Ocelot trying to do what San Fernando was just doing, had been doing to them just now.
Alvarez on the ball now. Here's Sotelo. Tackled well by Luther, but it's still falling to Santiago. Santiago back for Sotelo, a nice little 1-2, and that's saved comfortably by Geminer in the end, but a good opportunity for Ocelot.
That was Geminer's first save of the game.
Ponciano gets it switched out wide to Deros.
And it looks like Coach Carlos Cortez is going to do another substitution.
Looks like Ludovico Riviello is going to be entering the game very soon here. I think Jovenesian is going to be exiting in midfield, so we'll see a change in that midfield shape. Now Deras does well to beat his man. Chance out for the opportunity. Here's Deras. He finds him, and it's 1-1. The equalizer from Logan Paradis. Fantastic work from Cristo Deras on the substitute on the left-hand side just to get that assist off. And just like that, we are level at 1 apiece.
So I think it's called 55th minute.
Yeah.
Why does nobody step?
Let's see.
So +1. 53rd minute goal here, and we're going to see another substitution, their third of the match for San Fernando. As Art Jovenesian going to be exiting the game. And Ludovico Riviello entering the game. So that certainly lit a spark under the San Fernando fire. We'll see how Ocelot respond.
Very much so.
But I'm sure San Fernando coach Carlos Cortez, going to be very pleased with his team's response out of the gate in the second half. It's a big switch now. Lots of space for Garcia. But Rivas comes and closes him down well. Garcia finds Bautista. He finds Alvarez. Alvarez with his head up. No options forward and sports back to Naranjo. Looking for the big switch. It's won by Rivas. Riviela looking for his first involvement in the match here. And there's the goal scorer parodies closing it down. Sotelo shakes the challenge of Rivas.
And now San Fernando Valley are going to have to avoid the classic trap
ball in
of being the most valuable being scored on after they have just scored.
Sure. Donovan Perez, smallest man on the field, able to get his head on the ball there. Oh, looks like we're going to see another substitution here. Oh, and it looks like the goal scorer, Logan Parodies, he's got a slight problem here. Might just picked up a little bit of contact on the goal there.
And out comes the trainer,
Mikey Ortiz, our official trainer today. Also a key part of the San Fernando attack when he's healthy, but he's battling a slight injury right now. So. It's like fortunate for Parodies here, having just scored. Looks like he's going to have to exit the game. And Michele Somenzi is going to be entering the match here. The Italian, who has experience playing in the lower divisions of Italy. And an opportunity for his season debut. So unfortunate for Parodies, having just scored, having to exit the game with an injury. We are back underway.
Gaminer sets his wall.
This is a really, really dangerous opportunity for Ocelot. I think if you're asking me, I'd expect to see a left-footed effort from this range.
Yes, it will be. So let's see how the wall is set and where he stands.
Looks like the captain, Alvarez, standing over this one.
This is definitely all tallest guys in there. Ref's moving him back.
Miner sets his wall. Here's the free kick. Alvarez. Saved by Miner.
Stood exactly where he thought it would go.
Got down quickly. Able to see that out for a corner, but the danger is not cleared yet.
That is the first. That's the.
I believe it's their second corner, Ocelot now.
That is their. Yes, it is their second corner.
Garcia Plays back to Bautista. Looking to get a cross off, but he's forced back to Alvarez. And now the ball in. Looking for Naranjo, but it's just a little too long at the back stick. And it sails harmlessly out for a goal kick. It's Gemeiner now. Always looking to play short. He does. Manayan. And now Rivas. Rivas with a bit of a loose switch, but it gets there. To Alvarenga. Or sorry, Ponciano, excuse me.
That looks like they definitely want to. Oof.
Rivas.
And it certainly looks like Ocelot is not going to make it easy for them in any way, shape, or form.
But a chance here. Deras now running down that left-hand side again where he created that first goal, and he's contacting the back. Referee says no foul yet, but the ball still in play. So Mency trying to close it down. A bit of confusion all around.
Ref might have played advantage there.
Yeah, nothing called yet. Now Sotelo, dangerous. Cuts inside. Looking to slip it through as Manayan does well just to get a foot on that one. I think he might have hurt himself slightly. It's a bit awkward. Now Rudy Rivas trying to just slow the game down.
Oof, this.
And I think Manayan just slipped a little bit as he tackled that ball. Might have picked up a slight problem for himself. Hopefully it's not too serious for the captain.
Yes, he has been a tower of strength back there.
He's got the size, the strength, the experience. A bit unfortunate, as we said earlier, to give away that penalty, but it's definitely the rock at the back for San Fernando.
And it definitely would not be as good an experience back there.
Certainly. So I think we're going to see a first substitution now for Ocelot in just a moment. Nayan finds Ribiello. And now Rivas. Rivas clips it up to Halajian. Can't quite flick it on. Nayan wins that header. Peter Luther. Rudy Rivas does very well to keep possession for his side. Riviela looking to play it long, and
that took a little long to do that.
A little too long. Navarro was able to close that down. I think we're going to see our substitution now.
Jonathan Sotelo.
Well, the names are all wrong.
Yeah.
So we're working on our rosters here. We are going to see substitution, and it is Santiago who's exiting the game, I believe. This ball's up for Semenci, but no pressure for Garcia, who's able to just bring that one down and get moving. Garcia follows his run. It's going to be a bit of a collision, but it's closed down well by Gemeiner.
Good field generalship there.
Saw the danger and snuffed it out. Ponciano now. That's a great ball. And he's got a tug on the back of his jersey. And again now, Deras with an opportunity on this left-hand side as this ball is played to the back post for Halajian. Knocks it down. Rivas can't get a shot off. Now Halajian. Oh, and this whipped effort is just a little bit too far, high and wide. But Cristo Deras has created opportunity after opportunity down that left-hand side for San Fernando Valley.
They are definitely finding some joy there.
You can see he's looking to get in behind early. And Ponciano finds him with a fantastic long ball out of the back.
And that was the first time you actually saw Ocelot talking to each other, the Ocelot backline and goalkeeper talking to each other.
Having to sort some things out. They had options in the box. San Fernando.
San Fernando needs to be doing more of that, causing more of those conversations with Ocelot.
Into the last half hour or so in this match, and so Mency does very well to shake his defender.
He get it?
Still going.
And
it looks like he's giving away the free kick. Referee not too happy with maybe some of the physical play from Michele Somenzi?
I think the referee saw him when the arm came out, and almost times, even if you do the second time, oftentimes the referee, if they see the arm come out,
you gotta call that foul. Absolutely. He's definitely the victim of that one, as this ball's cleared up to the substitute now. And the big switch, looking for Garcia. And Sotelo.
Timely interception.
Flicked on now. Rivas plays it out to Riviello, but his touch lets him down, and it's going to be out for another Ocelot throw. As Navarro finds Alvarez. Alvarez as well to switch the ball. Perez plays it wide to Naranjo. Back to Perez. Perez in for Navarro.
And the Ocelot coach is telling his team to circulate the ball.
Yeah, keep the possession. Salvarenga flicks that ball up. Looking for Deras. Somenzi trying to chase this one down off of Mercado. It's back to Mendoza, the goalkeeper.
All Somenzi will need is one chance.
He's certainly looking for it. This ball switched to the far side, looking for Donovan Perez. But it's knocked down to Naranjo, and now here's Perez. Well, Varenga does well just to see it out. 1-1 here in the second half. Just over 23 minutes played here. Alvarenga with 2 men on him, just looking to play it out. He does well to win his side a goal kick and release the pressure. So next week, San Fernando head to LAFC for their second match of the season. LAFC were one of the top 2 teams in the division last year, so that will be a fantastic matchup.
A real test for San Fernando Valley FC.
They're going to look for all 3 points here today, and still plenty of time to do it. Just over 20 plus minutes. As Dedas holding the ball up very well for his side, finds Luther. And here's Rudy Rivas. Back for Dedas. Can he get there? Can't quite reach there, and it's claimed well by Mendoza.
Timely, very timely.
He's quick off his line. We've seen good reaction times from both goalkeepers here. This ball's out for Navarro. Rivas does well to win it and find Luther. Luther trying to spring Somenzi, but it's cut out well by that Ocelot back line, and now Rivas again. Better pressure for San Fernando.
This is much more of a midfield battle this half. Much more.
Riviello gets the ball moving to Ponciano.
Okay. Around. Trying to make Ocelot chase, but oops. If you're going to do that strategy, you need to keep hold of it.
Now Sotelo wins the ball as Alvarez sprays it wide. Now Sotelo, the goal scorer. Trying to get a shot off. Can't. Donovan Perez holding off his defender and recycles the ball to Alvarez. Here's the captain. His shot out is blocked. Second chance now. Closed down well by Luther. Riviello, back to Luther now. And a chance to break for San Fernando. As this ball's in behind, looking for Somenzi. Bautista, though, reads that well. Pokes it back to his goalkeeper.
And Ocelot's coach wants his team to maintain the ball. This is turning more into a dogfight, and he does not like that.
Yeah, 1-1, you can feel the tensions rising a bit as we enter the later stages of this match. There's the big switch, looking for Sotelo. But Ponciano does well to clear it. Back and forth. Finally brought down for Sotelo to Garcia. Garcia finds Bautista, and now to Alvarez. This ball switched out.
Another sub is coming on for San Fernando Valley FC. It looks like number 10 for San Fernando is coming out. Number 15 is coming in.
Absolutely. Sebaj Alagin going to be exiting the game. And Marcel Cambarian going to be entering the game as Alvarez has an effort. Saved
Nice
by
shot.
Gaminer. A bit too much time and space, Alvarez, on that one, but comfortable for Gaminer.
He saw that one all the way.
Riviello pokes that one back to Minayan. And now Ponciano to Alvarenga. Plays it forward to Rivas. Rivas does well to beat one man. Another one on his back. Still going now, Rivas. Runs into midfield, beats his third man. Can he find a pass? Does well. Here's Irvin Rivas now. Chance to cross. But his effort's blocked, and it looks like the ball's going to stay in bounds.
What are you marking? What are you marking?
I think the referee may just misseen where that ball was, I think. I think he called a throw, but...
Oh, we have a...
Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's a stoppage. You're absolutely right.
There's an injury across the way. Oh, there was.
Mistakes happen. This is what I'll say, maybe. So, Sevad Chalajian exiting the match now. And entering the game, Marcel Cambarian going to slide into midfield for San Fernando.
Chalajian gave an effort.
Yeah, he had his moments, but nothing.
Put in some hard work.
Nothing in the final product. Unfortunately, as now Luther gets the ball back underway to Alvarenga on the far side. His cross, looking for Somensi. It's a substitute. Cambarian gets his head on that one, but not able to steer it on goal. It's out for another goal kick. So we're nearing the half-hour mark of the second half.
At this point, Ocelot, there should be some very tired legs out there.
Yeah. Again, just the one sub for Ocelot so far. It's Mendoza plays this long. Luther does well to win it. And Deras, with the man on his back, keeps possession. And Cambarian on this right-hand side, if he can find him, he does. He's onside. Cambarian with the cross, it's low, and it's just poked wide at the back post. So Menzi somehow puts it wide. Oh, frustrating opportunity for San Fernando.
Most certainly a frustrating opportunity. That was...
Two chances at it. First, Deras, who couldn't quite get a foot on it. And so Menzi at the back post, I think the angle was just a little bit too tight. But a fantastic opportunity to take the lead from San Fernando and Riviello.
Real strong win there from Captain Minani.
Here we go again now. Cambarian. Ooh, this time he is offside though, unfortunately. But instant impact from Cambarian in his first couple minutes on the pitch.
And maybe the tired legs are taking effect.
Yeah. Carlos Cortez using his bench wisely, freshening things up. This ball is cleared. Up to Minayan. Does well to win it. And Riviello keeps possession through Rivas. Ludovico Riviello keeps possession. Minayan keeps possession now. Through Luther. This ball's fallen to Sotelo. Oh, a nice little nutmeg off Rivas to keep possession. And here's Garcia. Garcia to Captain Alvarez now. Alvarez finds Navarro. Again through Alvarez.
This is the first
And here's Navarro.
bit of sustained possession for Ocelot in quite a little while.
Absolutely. But again, as the commentator curse continues, ball's played straight out of bounds from Donovan Barrett.
The commentary curse is strong today.
It's certainly made a couple appearances.
More than a couple.
I'd like to apologize on behalf of all the spectators for that. I'll try our best not to do it anymore. But now Ponciano can clear it. For Somensi. Does well just to hold one defender off, but there's too many blue shirts around him. Now Alvarez cleaning things up. Been excellent in the middle of the park for Ocelot today. The captain. Minayan with the man on his back, forced to just clear.
Minayan has been a real rock this second half.
Absolutely. That ball's flicked on from Deras to Somensi, but it's cleaned up well. And now a chance for Cambarian down this right-hand side. has one defender in front of him, gets a shot off, and it's poked out for a corner. And another opportunity from a set piece for San Fernando. So again, Ken Marion looking very lively on this right-hand side off the bench. Now that Enga to take this in-swinger. You can see the big bodies up in the box for San Fernando.
And Ocelot are really going to, let's see if they have the mental strength and their tired legs haven't taken over and they hold their marks.
The goalkeeper Mendoza does have the sun in his eyes. Looks like here is the ball to that near post, bouncing around. It's flicked on by Luther, the acrobatic effort, but it's clear now for Ocelot.
Another Ocelot substitution is about to come in.
As Deras now wins it. No foul from the referee. Big switch for Alvarez if he can find it. Space now for Perez, Donovan Perez. Couple step overs. Ponciano gives away the free kick.
Straight on.
And another set piece in a dangerous spot. And I believe the coach has actually suited up for Ocelot.
Yes, he has.
Luis Loreto, with plenty of UPSL experience.
Yes, he has.
Played for a couple teams in the league throughout the years. And it is going to be Mercado exiting the match. And Sotelo to slide back in at center back. So from the gaffer to center back. Man can do it all.
You certainly can.
Set piece now, and here's Navarro to take. Dead center. Into the wall. Second chance now.
Does his job.
Luther does very well to clear it. And now Loreto with his first touch of the match.
Looks like the Ocelot coach coming in, he wants to stabilize the back line just a little bit.
Just to be sure not to drop points here.
Absolutely, yes, because a tie for Ocelot, though not as good as a win, it's certainly
positive result for them. Is now Ludovico Riviello wins possession for his side, and Deras with a nice little flick, but it's closed down well by Perez. Ponciano, physical battle in midfield. Referee happy to let it all play, or just to see what happened first before we're making a call. With no advantage, it is a free kick now for San Fernando Valley.
That is the 11th foul by Ocelot today.
And just the one yellow card, I believe.
Yeah, there is just, yes.
And one, I'm sorry, one for the time wasting and one for the tackle as well. But yeah, so referee happy to let things play here. And I think after a little deliberation, he's actually given the free kick for Ocelot. And it's a yellow card to Ponciano.
That is the third yellow card.
Maybe a little back talk here. It's Rudy Rivas just asking for a little explanation from the referee here. But a set piece now for Ocelot. Everybody back defending for San Fernando here. Ball in. Cleared away by Ponciano. To Alvarenga. Can now clear it up the field and a chance to get out of their own half. As Loreto again. Alvarez couldn't control it, and opts to just clear instead, and now Rivas in a dogfight with Garcia, sees it out for a throw. Finds Riviello now with space.
Quick, nice, good quick take.
Riviello finds Rivas. Loose touch, but he gets away with it. Still in possession, Rudy Rivas. Still going, Rudy Rivas. The ball just sticks to his foot, this young man. Does well. Gets his cross off. Flicked onto the back post. Somensi couldn't quite control it, though. The substitutes combining well. But no shot off. But a fantastic run from Rudy Rivas, who just seems to have the most impressive balance as he skips by defender after defender in midfield.
And a very strong core, because there was a couple of challenges he brushed off.
Like it's nothing. Fantastic. This ball in behind. Looking for Navarro. Finds him. Navarro stands up Ponciano. Beats his man. Looking to get a cross off. It's a nudge in the back, because that ball's low, but claimed by Gemeiner. I think he did go out for a goal kick. And now Riviello. Here's Rivas.
And now we're getting close to the time where if San Fernando Valley want to get a win, they're going to need to press a bit.
Just under 10 minutes to go here in the second half as that ball looks for Somensi. He's through and it's saved by Mendoza on the 1v1 opportunity. Somensi just tried to poke it underneath him, but it's out for another corner. San Fernando with a flurry of opportunities.
They have been knocked at the door quite a bit more this half.
Rivas. Challenge in the back. No foul. Throw to San Fernando. Challenge in the back. No foul again.
It looks like the ref wants the players to decide this unless the foul is very obvious.
Getting heated here. Now an opportunity on the break. 3v2. As this ball's wide for Sotelo, the goal scorer. It's a little bit wide, however. He's forced to just stand it up and get a cross off. And Rudy Rivas.
Nice recovery run.
Sees it out for another corner.
Good hustle.
For the visitors. San Fernando looking to push for that winner, but they do have to be careful. As Ocelot have looked to hit them on the break a couple times.
Certainly a third corner for Ocelot today.
This ball's played short. Back for Sotelo. That ball is whipped in and cleared away by Minayan. Cambarian in a good fight with Riviello. Good scrap. And now this ball's in for Somensi with space in behind. Defender on his back. Looks to beat him. He's pushed well wide. Shakes one man at the byline now. Oh, and he's just poked away by the goalkeeper. And I think it's going to stay in play. In the end, another good opportunity for Somensi.
Although both of them were hand fighting a bit,
yeah,
so.
He loves a good scrap. It's now Alvarenga.
It would appear as if the officiating crew definitely wants the players to decide who's going to win this game.
Here's Deras. Had that assist early. And it's cleared away. That ball's played up. It's knocked down by Loretto. And a chance to clear, and lots of space for Sotelo with Irvin Rivas breathing down his back. Sotelo does very well just to
there was a little bit
get
of
around
confusion
Rivas
back there.
But in the end, San Fernando able to play As now Rudy Rivas.
If they can play it up quick, they might have an opportunity.
It's 2v1 on this side. If he can find him, Riviello now. Gets to the byline. Looks to cross, but he can't get it past Loretto. And it's another throw for San Fernando.
Yes, you can see some of Ocelot players, their hands are on their hips. They're getting tired.
We are in the late stages of this one. This Rudy Rivas does well, but despite the physical challenge, no free kick given, and it's going to be out for another goal kick to Mendoza. Just over 5 minutes to play here, give or take, plus stoppages, as Luther wins that header, as he has done all day in midfield off those goal kicks. Riviello feeling the pressure on his back. Ponciano spreads this wide to Deras. Nice touch to keep it in. Another one, just to shake his defender. Confidence out of Cristo Deras. Stands up his defender. And he's fouled, certainly.
Yes, the ref gives it that one.
This is a great spot for a whipped ball in here. The size advantage for San Fernando, as we've talked about. We've seen them have a couple opportunities on these set pieces already today.
And the beef is coming up to the top.
Let's see.
Mananian, The Rock, Luther, they're there.
Couple big boys here. Ponciano as well. Looks like Rudy Rivas standing over this set piece, so it's going to be an in-swinger. We'll probably swing that to that back post. As you said, a couple of those bigger fellows back there. Here's Rivas. A little too long. Just didn't get that one right. And a waste of a free kick opportunity for San Fernando.
Oof. That could hurt.
It's disappointing.
That could very much hurt.
So we'll see how these final few minutes shake out here. See if Ocelot are going to look to push, try and win this. It's Loretto on the ball here. Looks to go long. Challenge from Ponciano. Spinayan just clears it back right where it came from. Bit too physical from Deras. And the big switch. Looking for Garcia, who's left it for Sotelo, the goal scorer. Great challenge from Camberian. So Alvarez tries to force it, and now Camberian can break. He looks to combine with Semenzi, and they're just not on the same page.
Semenzi wasn't even looking at that ball.
Semenzi was looking to get in behind there. So Rivas gives away the free kick.
Both teams have committed at least 10 fouls today.
Yeah, it's been a bit chippy from both sides for sure. This effort, long range from Perez. Didn't look too far off. But it is after a goal kick. And Geminer gets us back underway. Here's the goalkeeper again. Out to Ponciano.
And Ocelot are pressing.
A bad giveaway and a
they might
chance
have
for
just been
Ocelot.
rewarded by it.
This ball's in. Also, Tello just completely whiffs. Very fortunate for San Fernando. But he's still on the ball
They
now.
still have the ball.
And that shot is just wide.
Oh my.
What an
That could
opportunity.
have been the most expensive giveaway of the game.
Bit too casual at the back for San Fernando.
That is something that cannot happen on a consistent basis going forward.
It's not where you want to give the ball away at this stage of the game, certainly not.
Absolutely not.
Geminer spreads it out to Riviello. But Garcia wins the header. And it's out for a San Fernando throw. It's Irvin Rivas. Finds Riviello. Rivas to Rivas. Riviello looking to switch. But again, this press from Ocelot is a bit too much for San Fernando to handle right now. Here's Alvarez to Navarro. Rivas does well to win it though. Deras looking to clean it up. So Menzi now on the ball. Chance to break. Here's Deras. Cuts to his left.
Just a little too
Loretto.
much. Defender was able to catch up and kick it out.
His experience from Loretto, just to make sure that was put out of play in another corner. Hopefully some better service from Rudy Rivas this time.
Bring up the beef. This could be the last chance.
Yeah, we're not sure how much stoppage we're going to get here, but we are certainly towards the end of regulation here. And it is Rivas. Rudy Rivas to take this.
Being in swinger.
It's low to the near post.
Can get it back.
Cleared away. Luther blocks though. Ponciano wins it. And a chance for Rivas again now. Brilliant work from Rivas. Can he get a cross off? He does with his left foot. But it's unfortunate. Just sails out for another goal kick. Looks like we're going to get 3 minutes of stoppage here. Perfect. We are into stoppage time. As Luther again wins that goal kick. Gambarian couldn't win the second ball though. And now Riviello. Flicked on by Gambarian. Riviello now. Finds Rivas. Irvin Rivas now. His ball whipped to the near post, but there's nobody there making that near post run. And now Mendoza looks to break him early through Sotelo. Minayan does very well to win that ball.
That's it.
And that's it from the referee. Well, the final score
1-1.
1-1 here. And I believe that's it. So final score here, 1-1. San Fernando Valley coming from behind to equalize through Logan Paradis.
Managed to overcome a subpar first half.
Yeah, after a disappointing start, a better response from San Fernando, absolutely. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you for joining us. I'm Duncan Boquicchio. This is Nate Wonderman here. And San Fernando are on the road next week against LAFC, so we will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching.
Have a nice week. What's left of your weekend, folks?
Absolutely.